Hello, welcome to the Mark Janad Show, the cybersecurity show. In this video, I'm going to break down through discussion why hackers, they don't really rock with Windows, right? They don't, that's for the rookies or whatever you want to call it, right? But real hackers, they don't really rock with Windows, and I'm going to explain the real reason why. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going dark. So there's the preference for alternative operating systems, right? Most professional hackers and cybersecurity experts avoid using Windows as their primary operating system for several practical and technical reasons, right? You have the open source flexibility. So hackers often prefer Linux or Unix based systems because they are open source, allowing for greater customization, transparency, and control over the environment. So this is crucial for developing, testing, and running security tools, many of which are natively designed for Linux. There's the prevalence of security tools. So the majority of advanced hacking and penetration testing tools are built for or run more efficiently on Linux distributions like Kali Linux or Parrot OS, right? Which are specifically tailored for security research. There's scriptability and automation. So Linux offers powerful scripting capabilities and command line utilities that make automation, scripting, and chaining of tools much easier compared to Windows. There's security and privacy that gets in effect too, right? The concerns of those. So closed source and telemetry. So Windows is closed source and includes telemetry and background processes that can be difficult to audit or disable, raising privacy concerns for users who want to avoid detection or monitoring, right? And the attack surface and vulnerabilities. So while Windows is the most targeted OS due to its massive user base, this also means it has, a common environment for malware and exploits. So ironically, hackers avoid using it themselves to reduce their own risk of being compromised, right? They can do the hacking as long as somebody's not doing the hacking on them. Hackers can be such hypocrites, right? There's the administrative restrictions. So Windows enforces more restrictions on system level access and can get in the way when hackers need low level control over the system for research or offensive security tasks. The market share and targeting, is a factor too. So target, not tool. So Windows is the primary target for attacks because it dominates the desktop market, not because it's the best tool for hacking. So hackers use other systems to attack Windows, right? Environments. So basically exploiting its vulnerabilities from the outside. So, hackers overwhelmingly favor Linux-based operating systems over Windows for hacking and penetration testing tasks, right? So the primary reasons include open source flexibility, access to powerful built-in tools, enhanced controls, and better security features. Now, here are the key security features in Windows 10 to counter hacking, but that still doesn't, they still don't rock with it, even though they still don't rock with it. So you have the Microsoft Defender antivirus, right? So it's built-in real-time protection against virus, malware, and other threats. So it uses machine learning, cloud analytics, and behavior analysis to detect and respond to new threats quickly, right? They have the firewall. The Windows 10 includes a robust built-in firewall that monitors and blocks suspicious incoming and outgoing network traffic to prevent unauthorized access. There's the secure boot, which protects the system at startup by ensuring only trusted signed software can run during the boot process, safeguarding against rootkits and ransomware that target the UEFI/BIOS. There's Credential Guard. So it basically uses virtualization-based security to isolate and protect derived domain credentials, making it harder for attackers to steal, sensitive authentication information. There's the Exploit Guard, which provides a suite of tools to block a wide range of exploit techniques, including network protection, controlled folder access, and memory integrity checks. There's the controlled folder access, which limits, which applications can modify files in protected folders, providing strong protection against ransomware and unauthorized data changes, right? BitLocker is a good one too. It has a full disk encryption tool that protects data on lost or stolen devices by making the contents, right, inaccessible without the encryption key. There's Device Guard, which blocks unauthorized applications and malware from running by leveraging hardware and virtualization based security. The Windows Hello, the biometric authentication like the face, iris, or fingerprint for secure and convenient sign-in, reducing reliance on passwords. There's user account control, the UAC, which notifies users when programs attempt to make changes, right, requiring administrative privileges, helping prevent unauthorized system modifications. Microsoft Defender is next, right? Offline, right? So it basically scans and removes persistent threats from a secure, isolated environment, even when Windows boots up fully. There's Windows Defender Advanced Threat Protection, ATP, which monitors endpoints with behavioral sensors and cloud-based analytics to detect and respond to sophisticated attacks in real time. There's Windows Information Protection, which prevents accidental or intentional data leaks by controlling how business data is accessed and shared across, apps and devices. There's Microsoft Edge Security, built-in browser, protections against malware, phishing, and hacking attempts, reducing the risk of web-based attacks. The most popular, OS choices among hackers, because they don't really work with Windows, is Kali Linux, the most widely used OS for ethical hacking and penetration testing, known for its extensive pre-installed tool set, regular updates, and strong community support. Parrot Security OS is next, which is another popular Debian-based distribution focused on penetration testing, digital forensics, and privacy, offering a broad array of security tools. There's Black Arc, which is a penetration testing distribution based on Arch Linux, known for its vast repository of hacking tools. There's Backbox, right? Ubuntu-based streamlined for network analysis, web application testing, and vulnerability assessment. There's Cyborg Hawk, based on Ubuntu. It features an even larger collection of cybersecurity tools than Kali Linux, and is basically favored by some professionals for its breadth, right? There's Commando VM, a Windows-based penetration testing environment, but used far less frequently than Linux alternatives and mostly for specific tasks, right? You have macOS, occasionally used due to its Unix foundation and command line power, but less common than Linux distributions. So the reason why Linux is preferred for many, it's open source, keep saying it. It allows for customization and transparency. There's greater control via the command line interface and, the scripting. It's pre-installed and easily accessible. It has easily accessible hacking tools. What more do you want? There's strong security features and less susceptibility to malware compared to Windows, being, Windows dominates the market. So that's what I have for you today. Please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and the like button. If you appreciate this video and you want more videos like this, please let me know that by hitting that subscribe button and like button right now. Also, let me know your opinion in the comment section below. What are some other reasons that I didn't talk about why hackers do not prefer, Windows, right? I want to know your opinion. So I appreciate your viewership. Stay safe and see you on the next video.